But here's my question, and here's my because I am concerned too about how long they've gotten away with this garbage. I really am. And my first concern is that major organizations, Answers in Genesis, Creation Science International, Ministries International, I mean, all of them, they all have done amazing jobs at promoting and refuting the lies of evolution. They've been excellent at going around the world, teaching seminars, excellent, providing material, the YouTube videos. I mean, everything they're doing is phenomenal. And so anyone who wants the truth can get it through what they're doing. Here's my one concern. I'm concerned that they haven't all got together yet as a united body, put together what I call a campaign to expose the lies of evolution and the liars that told them. And actually go to the local, set up a pilot program to go to the local TV stations who have had programs discussing evolution and promoting evolution and ask them, why aren't they dealing with this? Going to the Science Channel, the History Channels, all of these channels, the PBS and BBC, all of these stations that have been comrades and partners in crime promoting evolution, and say, listen, we're demanding that you give us equal time. We're demanding that you do programs on the stuff that Dr. Carl Werner has brought out, the stuff that Jason Lyle has done, the stuff that Terry Mortensen and Jerry Bergman, all of our top of the line creationists have provided, that we're providing to our people. We need to get this to the public and ask them, why aren't they dealing with this stuff? Because remember, the airwaves does not belong to them. And it does not belong to the evolutionists. It belongs to all of us. But we have to make those demands. We have to start putting pressure on them, going to them and saying, listen, Dr. Carl Werner has done an amazing job at exposing a lot of these frauds. And these are not just mistakes. They're not just mistakes. These are literal fraud. This is a big story. You should be covering it. Why aren't you? And whatever the answer they give us, if they don't say, okay, well, we'll have you on, we'll give you a date and time. I mean, we'll ask for the date and time. If they don't give us those dates and time, if they give us some cockamamie excuse as to why they didn't do it and why they won't do it, then we'll have something to come on our own programs and expose them. Talk about it. Call their names out. See, my problem with us is that we are not as aggressive as we should be. Jesus was aggressive. Was Jesus passive? He was aggressive. He called out the Pharisees, the scribes. He called Herod a fox. He said that the scribes and Pharisees were serpents, offspring of vipers. He challenged them, and he didn't let them just get away with He said of the Pharisees, he said that you compass land and sea to make one proselyte. And when you make them fourfold more child of hell than yourself. He stuck it to them. And I am asking humbly that we start developing a mentality as we get better at this information, as we become more familiar with it, that we become tenacious. We become soldiers that don't just fight defensively, but that we start becoming offensive and doing it in public. Now we got the whole YouTube now. YouTube now is free. I mean, we got this major. It's easier to do this now because we have so many opportunities to make our voices heard. But we need to take those opportunities and expose the lying media that are supporting and defending and protecting these lies, because we're living in the last days. And if it's one thing for Carl, and I thank God for Carl for suggesting that we get this material to our kids, because we need to train them. But our kids need to see us on the front line. Our kids need to see us taking it to the media, our local media stations. Our kids need to see us taking it to our schools and asking our principals, why is it that evolution has all of this promotion and creation science, which is more reliable, more provable than that is, and we get no play. The schools don't belong to you, and there are laws on the books in almost every state, I believe, that tells you that your textbooks that you're using cannot have outdated information. You cannot teach outdated information, and you cannot teach proven false information. These are laws that are on the educational books or within the city for about how education material is supposed to be promoted. So here's my question. I'm just asking. I'm trying to make us more radical. you cute, handsome, and beautiful ladies and gentlemen. I am trying to make us, because see, I'm going to be doing this. I just heard someone invited me to a podcast not too long ago, and I was talking about how we have to start holding secular media accountable, going to their stations and asking them why they're lying to the public about all kind of stuff. We need, see, that's the kind of thing that they'll respect, and that's going to put fire under them, and it will expose what's really going on. If we're silent and passive, we give them power that they shouldn't have. I mean, Dr. Werner, the details that you've given us about the frauds. I mean, it's not just one or two, three or four, five or six. Not only do we have the fraud, the frauds that your new frauds you're exposing, but we have all of these overturned lies that we know they're documentedly overturned. 200 and something overturned statement. I mean, that's a lot of material work with y'all. I mean, what was the other one you said? The 42,000 false tools. This is not just minor stuff. We have so much material that we can work with, and yet they're acting like they're the giants, and we're the little pipsqueaks that don't have any information. They've been lying about us for a long enough time, saying that we were ignorant, stupid, dumb, didn't know anything about science, and that they're still doing, saying that what we're talking about is not science at all, it's religion. And we've got to stop letting them play us. That's all I'm saying. We got to stop letting them punk us, and we got to use every one of our tools, including the media, to start holding them accountable publicly and exposing when they say, okay, we're not going to do it, and give the cockamamie reason why. Let's start a campaign. Go out in front of their stations and say, they're not telling us this, and they refuse to have us on their programs to talk about this. They're rejecting the excellent science material that's been provided. See, we have to play our role. We're not Carl Warner. We don't have all the knowledge, but they've done the work. Jason Lowell has done the work. Jerry Bergman has done the work. Now we can take that work and we can start sticking it to the media and force them to address this material. I hope I didn't take too long about this, but I'm just saying.
No, it was good. It was good, Danzel.
We have the goods, and we've had the goods for a long time.
Yep.
I'm so tired of sitting down looking at video programs where they just dog us and lie and pretend that we don't know what we're talking about.